So, okay, we're recording and everybody can see you. So smile. If there is some background noise, I might mute you, but if you're fine, then I won't. But so yeah, I'm just going to go over some slides tonight for anybody who wants to learn how to spa. Or there's no right or wrong way to do it, but it just kind of gives you the basics on how to do it and what you might need and just kind of the whole lineup of it. So welcome Dorothy and Cassandra and Susan. So thanks for coming on. Who knows, there might be other people jump on later too, but this is usually what it is, 2 to 4, 6, maybe sometimes, you just never know. But I'm just going to start to share my screen here, and there you go. Okay, so again, like I said, these are just the basics to give you guys some idea. Everybody does, their spa differently. Nice to see you too, Susan. Thanks for coming on. So yeah, like I said, just a few different tips, and you might, I hope you have some takeaways from it. This information that I have here, I got from our Platinum Director, because we have what's called a Building Blocks program for some of those who actually want to, have quite a few recruited already, and maybe they're executive VIP and they want more out of it. And so she shared this with me, and I took most of it, and I'm going to share it with you. So, of course, it's like it says here, Beauty Control is our relaxing business. That's what we're meant to do. We're meant to spa women. We're meant to help them be pampered and help them relax, because you just never know what they're doing at home or what their life is like, and it's kind of nice for them to be pampered. So I'm maybe just going to mute you. I just called you Marg. Sorry, Dorothy. Okay. And I'm going to make it bigger. Okay. So, everybody has they might have a different goal before they even get to the spa. So I'm just going to use this as an example. We, if we have a trip promotion, there's lots of ladies who go out to spa to get recruits, because that's normally what we need for a trip promotion. There might be, somebody who's looking at paying a debt off, looking at, paying off their visa, or who knows what it is. If that's the goal, then they definitely want to make money, right? And you always want to look towards booking more spas, because just like it says here, the spa that you're doing is your now money. So, that's the money you're going to get right away. And any spas that you do book, that's your future money. And then if you do recruit anybody, that is your forever money, because you are starting to build your little business. And if you want to build a business, you have to build the people, because a larger unit will help not only them, but also you, because it'll help them with establishing a business for themselves and growing their business. And it also helps you with your business and your paycheck, basically. So, now money. Did I profit at the spa? Did I get my goal that I wanted? Ask yourself these things after the spa. Did I sell skincare, anti-aging? Because those are the products that you kind of want to focus on, because they're consumable, they're replenishable, and that will get you reorders. The spa is the best place and time to book, because there are all different spas that we can do. There's all different themes, and you want your spa to be simple, and so that you can book a different spa with a different theme, maybe with somebody else, maybe with the same hostess. You just never know. And did I romance the opportunity to attract others to join me in the business? Grow your team, grow your business, just like I said. So, we never prejudge. We never know who is at that spa. And so we offer the opportunity to everyone. I'm going to be moving us around here a bit. Okay. So steps of the spa. So you want to get there early, you know, say a half an hour or so, just to kind of get the lay of the land, get where you're kind of going to set up a little bit, even though you don't have a lot. You know, definitely you want to just get to know your hostess if you don't know her very well. And of course, instruct her to bring a guest. So, and I'm not exactly sure about like what I'm, you know, the questionnaire that it talks about here. I would have to ask Evelyn about that. But there is a different questionnaire like this, for example. This is a client profile sheet. So any guest at the spa can fill something out like this. And it's just pretty basic, but it kind of gets you to get you prepared to know that person and what they might be thinking, and it's got skin concerns and, you know, about makeup, different things like that. So this is just a client profile. Okay. A lot of women, when the guests come in, they take them to the sink, and just because that's a great time to get to know them. So they'll take them to the sink to do the picture there. You see the spa manicure scrub and the hand therapy cream. So that's a really good time to kind of get to know them, to kind of get to know everybody's name and try to remember names, because I'm terrible at remembering names. But that's when you take them to the sink and do their hands right away. Some of the spas that I've actually done, I've done everything else first. Like if I'm doing a skincare relaxation spa, I will do the skincare first, and, you know, after everybody gets to know one another, and then their hands last after they're done having their hands in water. So, you know, again, there's no right or wrong way. It's just however your flow goes at the time. So, of course, you're going to introduce yourself. This is something you can do too, because you're introducing yourself kind of one-on-one as the guests arrive. And lots of people will also, when they do the hand treatment at the sink, they'll also do the microdermabrasion on the back of the hand, because that's a good time to try it while they're right at the sink. Sometimes you won't be doing like an instant facelift there for treatment for everybody there, because if it's a spa or BC facial relaxation spa, so you're going to use skincare and then the spa type products. So an instant facelift would be another theme spa that you could do. So that's why we always demonstrate the microdermabrasion on the back of the hand, just so they can feel it. And then you want to tell them how important it is. I always tell everybody that's the most important treatment that you could do for yourself, because it really helps to increase our cellular renewal, and it'll just help any skincare and anti-aging products to work the way that it's meant to work. You'll get the full benefit out of it by removing those dead cells. And then, of course, if you do wear makeup, your makeup looks so much better. It's because you're starting with a really nice, fresh palette, if you want to say. So have the guests use the instant manicure. It's best rinsed with warm water, because it really feels nice and soft and silky that way. Then you get them to pat their hands dry. You can, you know, tell them this scrub is excellent for removing the dead cells. It's a great exfoliation with the dead sea salt scrub. You can use it from the shoulders down. It's going to really help. It can help with the splits in fingers. It can help with calluses. It explains the oils in it. If you know, there's tea tree, macadamia, and avocado. You don't have to know them all, but even if you just knew a couple things about each product, it just helps. And then, of course, when you rinse your hands, you apply just a pearl-sized amount of the hand therapy cream. And I always say this is like the icing on the cake. This is the best part, because it's going to seal the oils in from the scrub. But the best part, it's going to last for 3 to 5 washes. So it's going to really help your hands, let your hands get a jump start on healing, because you're not having to wash all the time. It's unscented, so all you're going to smell is the scrub. So it's really good for those establishments that don't want scented products as well. But just really, really good for, say, hairdressers or nurses or people that work in the banks with money that's so drying, or painters or drip rockers that's so drying to the hands. You can have them use the cuticle pen too, if you like, if you want to do that. And then, you know, afterwards you just ask, you know, everybody, like, I always say your hands feel like a baby's bum, don't they? Because they're so soft. This is saying here, you can make up a display card with the prices and, you know, whatever you like to do. What I like to do is show them, where's my book? Great, my book's, oh, here it is. In the, you know, if you have a product guide, this is going to be your book to show them everything. So in the front of the book, you can just show them that that set actually comes at a discount. This is where you can do your set selling. So here you're going to see the manicure scrub, 2 different ones, and anything in the front of this book where the sets are, or they're always discounted. So it's easy to sell sets when they see that it's on sale and they're discounted as a set. Okay, what's it say? Another consultant training with you. Yeah, if there's people at the, you know, if your hostess, you and your hostess, because sometimes the hostess will help you do this, or else if you do have somebody with you that wants to learn how to spa as well, say if you have a lineup at the sink or whatever, you know, just take them, have your other person take them and just show them something different, or have them look, you know, through something. Just don't let them stand around. Okay. So there's a lot of reading here, but we'll just go through it together. So you're opening 10 minutes. This is your time. You know, sometimes you have to sell yourself before the product, right? And I like to, like I say, get down to their level, either sit on a chair. I've even sat on the floor. I don't want to be standing there like I'm lecturing them, because I want to be down at their level. You want to be, you know, included in them. You want to be with them. You don't want to be above them. So romance the hostess with, you know, recognition. Usually the hostess gets a neck wrap and, you know, a gift maybe for providing you to be there to work, you know, for having you. Romance the invite. Let the guest know that, you know, maybe you want to limit your size of the group, so no more than 6. Some people like, you know, 3 or 4, that's it. But like it says, make it known that they're the special ones that were invited. Romance the spa. Give an overview of the treatments. So talk about each treatment that you're going to do. And, you know, now that they're sitting, that they've done the manicure scrub, you know, how do your hands feel? You know, do you love the smell? You know, whatever. Booking the spa. You know, so-and-so, like Mary, has selected a fabulous hostess gift from, you know, opening up her home to us, and again, show the set. So all the hostess packages are in the front of the book, and we have some beautiful hostess packages. They're really attractive. So, you know, there's some right there. As long as you have your beauty book, you're good. Everything's in here. It says something about a flip chart here. Show additional sets in your flip chart or beauty book. So beauty book, unless you want to make up your own flip chart, you can definitely do that. And when she has over $750 spa and 2 spas booked, then there's a page in here where you can actually book or choose more free products for the hostess. Romance the products. For an example, our products are developed with the highest and best ingredients. I always say we're clean and green, and everything is made right in Dallas at our Research and Development Institute, and I've been in there, and we've won many awards. You can eat off the floor, it's so clean. Yeah, stand behind every product, skincare, anti-aging, and we always say we have instant gratification products. Like people can see results in like 15-30 minutes when using an anti-aging product. Romance the opportunity, again, the flip chart, but if you have the beauty bag or beauty book, the sign-up packages are in the back of that. This says dream bag, so I don't even have mine here, but what that is, you get a little just a little satin bag, or, you know, Dollarama. They got those pretty little Asian looking bags. And what you can put in there is, you know, maybe if you have kids, you could put in uh, something from one of your kids. You could put in a watch. You could put in maybe a little metal plate car. Um, maybe what something from like some tropical type place. So each one of those things is going to represent how beauty control has helped you. It's going to be personal for everybody. So it's whatever and however beauty control has helped you, or how you would like beauty control to help you. What do you want from beauty control? So, you know, mine would have definitely a little palm tree in it. It would have a little red car in there. It would have a watch, because this gives you so much flexibility doing this. Something from your kids, so you can, you know, even if you have a part-time job or a full-time job, you're still able to provide for your kids. If you don't have a job, then you can say, you know, I'm home every day to get them off the bus. You know, we have such great flexibility with spaing women, because it's a spa business, and that's what we do, is we help people relax. So I'll give an overview of the spa. The stress quiz, I couldn't find that. I know I've had it sent to me, but I couldn't find it. But we do have, I have something similar, but I'm not sure if it's this one that they're talking about. So relaxation, and I'll go through that further on. Treatment, so you're gonna go over the hands, feet, face, and lips. Suggested regimens for people. Start the spa pampering and treatments. And here, stress quiz, you can find on BeautyNet under forms on file, under spa party materials. Skincare items needed for the facial. So this is my choices. These are actually Evelyn's. So you're gonna need, you know, your basic skincare, and either the smooth skincare line or the BC facial line, you know, whatever you have. You usually sell whatever you promote, but either the smooth line or the BC facial line are great. And if it's the BC facial line, we want the tonic for normal dry skin, because that's a little more sensitive than using the other one. Even though if somebody does have oilier skin, we always want to use, I call it the PHA, because that's what we used to call it, for normal dry skin. You know, so the 6 pieces of your skincare line, because you want both day moisturizer and night cream. You never know what time of day it is. Like last night I had somebody here and I put night cream on them and I said, you're ready for bed now. So after I did their face. Your green tea mask, nourishing eye pads, lip appeal, and eye makeup remover. So yeah, chosen these products because they're the least likely to cause any burning or redness, because some people, you know, there are a lot of people out there with very sensitive type allergies, so we would just want to be careful. You can do their skincare profile after the spa, so the little skin sensors, if you guys have used them before. If it's a big group of people at the spa, like I did them last night because there was 3 people here, so I did them at my place. But if you have like 6 people, you're not going to want to do their sensors. If you can get them done before the spa, that's great. But if not, and if you know, not everybody wants to try the skincare, you can do their skin sensors after the spa. So then you want to talk individually with each person after, and just kind of decide what they're going to be using if you don't do the sensors. And you know, sensitive or acne line, you might not have, you know, I don't know what you have for products, but you might not have those. So you just want to stick with the basics, and that could be something that you recommend afterwards. This is something I do recommend. In our sensitive line, we have something called the calming fluid. And I've used it a couple times on people because they might have had some kind of quick allergic reaction, or we don't even know. But that calming fluid just really helps to do just that. It calms and just really relaxes that area and takes the redness out. So I would recommend having that in the spa bag, in your spa bag. So tools that you'll need, of course, washcloths. And I mean, you can get some really good deals on the first time I went, I bought mine at Giant Tiger. You know, they were really nice, but not super expensive. So washcloths, 1 or 2 for each guest, and sometimes you can wet them beforehand with either the bath minerals or the detox bath soak, and have that. It just is really a really beautiful scent when they do go to wash their face. So it smells really good. It's got that, like it says here, that spa type smell. So Q-tips or demo sticks for, you know, applying product on them. So you can give that to them. A baggie just to put their wet face cloth in, so they're not having to put it on their lap or on the, you know, coffee table or wherever. You want hair bands, excuse me, to hold their hair back. And of course your beauty books to show the hostess gifts and the sets. And of course your monthly sales brochure, and of course your products. So facial experience steps should be like 30 minutes, depending on the amount of people that are there. And it could be less than that too. You decide where you want to do this. Some people like to go into the bathroom. Some people do it at the kitchen sink. Some people actually just go to the living room and they'll take the cloths back and forth for people. You know, it's every place is different, so every environment is going to be different. It's just you kind of get to know what you're going to do. So you want to either walk around or wherever you're sitting, give everybody a little dab of the cleanser and, you know, show them how to use it. You can explain a couple things that are in it. I always say that there's no scent. There's a lot of nice botanicals and essential oils. And I certainly will tell them that first and foremost, in either the skincare, the Smooth line or the BC Facial, that there's no parabens, no sulfates, no gluten, you know, and all of that. We never test on animals. We're cruelty free, allergy tested, dermatological, you know, all of that. So that really means a lot to people when you tell them, especially those first 2 things, no parabens, sulfates, and gluten. Okay, you've already had them feel the microderm. And I also give them the exfoliating polish too, and then explain it as well, because it's got the little jojoba beads in it, and it also has a brightening ingredient in it to help even out tone and clarity, and, you know, mild enough that they can use it daily. It's not something that they have to use every other day or, you know, watch when they use it. They can use it every day. It's a really nice little polishing treatment for their face. Either promote BC Facial or the Smooth skincare line, know the difference. Like I said, the Smooth line is for the more mature, more sensitive, and more drying skin, where the BC Facial is a clinical strength line for, we've got 2 different sets, right? Combination oily or normal dry. So you're gonna have to do your homework with them and decide which is gonna be better for them. So a warm cloth to wipe away the cleanser, again, wherever you're sitting or standing, and the baggie for them to put their wet face cloth in. You can give them and have your cotton rounds there to give them the toner or the tonic, and explain that especially the tonic in the BC Facial line, because it has the hydroxy acids in it, it's going to give them a mild exfoliation on a daily basis. And whenever we can get exfoliation, we want to get it, because that is going to increase our cellular renewal. Because as we get older, that slows down. pH balances the skin, refines the pores, and like I said, mostly the hydroxy acids in the BC Facial are excellent. They're anti-aging. So I love that tonic. That's the one that I use. So then you can, like, if they're taking their makeup off, or even if they're not, you can hold up our, you know, tell them a little bit about our eye makeup remover. And especially like this month, it's on sale, right? So that might be a selling point for you. The green tea mask, you know, this is what I like to do. First of all, I like to put it on everybody's arm on the inside part, because I think that's maybe a little bit more sensitive, and I think you can feel the heat more. Maybe it's just me, I'm not sure. But instead of putting it on their face right away, I put a little bit on a little dab on the inside of their arm. And then I tell everybody, you know, give them a little dab, and then I'll say, wait, 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 you know, don't touch it yet. And then I go around with the herbal hydrating mist and just dampen it for them. And then I'll say, okay, everybody just gently, you know, give a little rub. And then you hear the room just all go, ooh. And it's kind of funny. So that's what I like to do. And then if they want to try it on their face, they can definitely, you know, put it on their skin and feel how it feels where it's supposed to be, which is on the face. You know, I've shaved my legs with it. I know men that have shaved with it too. So you can use it in various ways. It doesn't actually have to be just for the face. So then the lip appeal, of course, you want to use a demo stick to take the mask out of the bottom and give them a little bit, tell them to put it on and tell them the benefits. And what I say is it's going to take a couple minutes, 2-3 minutes, and it's going to dry on the lips. So it's actually going to help to adhere to the dead cells on the skin, which is caused from maybe waxy buildup from different lip products that they're using, or, you know, who knows. It helps with cold sores. I've had a couple of my friends tell me it's helped. I don't have cold sores, but it's helped theirs. And then they want to take a dry finger. Lots of people want to wet their finger, and you want to take a dry finger to actually rub it all off, because if you take a wet finger, that is going to just create that paste again, and it's not going to do what it's supposed to do, which is it balls off your lips and it removes the dead skin off your lips. So they can take their cloth and just wipe that off, and then they're going to you're going to give them, with a demo stick again, a little bit of the conditioning balm on top. And I always tell them that it's wax free, so they're not going to get any buildup from that. And it's going to really help to make their lips feel like just so soft, like it says, kissable lips. So then I also most times will do a pedicure wrap, which I really like. And I get these, if you go to the wholesale store, they've got these bags. And there's like 100 bags in here. And you get the biggest ones because they're all different sizes. I think this is a 48. I think you get the 60. Right there's the number. So I think it's 60 that you want. But the biggest size anyway, and it's a perfect size for feet. So what somebody is going to do, what the guests are going to do, you're going to take those bags, you're going to dab a little bit of the pedicure salve on them, and then they can take the bag without touching their feet, because the salve is on the bag, and they're going to rub the salve on their foot, focusing on, you know, calluses or wherever their you know, areas that they need to treat. And then they can just like envelope the bag over their foot without even having to get any salve on their hands or touching their feet. Then they can put on, I bought these from the States. These are cute little spa socks. And I'm running out, though. I'm waiting for the dollar to come up before I buy any more. But they're really inexpensive. So they're really nice to have. So then they can put a spa sock on, or even if they have their own sock or a slipper or something, and then that's when they sit with the pedicure salve on. So that's their pedicure wrap. And then you can also show them, if you want, that we have the pedicure set in here as a set on sale as well. So then you can say, you know, okay, now that we've done that, you're going to take them to, because they will probably still have, this is what I like to do during the relaxation. I want them to have their lip appeal on. I want them to have their pedicure salve on and their socks. And they've probably done the green tea mask already. So then you're going to take them to maybe the living room, or maybe they're just even going to sit there at the kitchen table or wherever. And you're going to tell them it's time for relaxing. And this, if you do have this stress test or stress buster tips, whichever, then you can do that then if you want to. But the relaxation time is, people love this part. because everybody is so busy in the world these days that this is, you know, even 3 to 4 minutes of relaxing makes a big difference for women, because, you know, when they get there, they're talking, they're all high energy, and by the end of the spa, they're like usually calm. So what they've got here is, so there's your hostess with her neck wrap on, and we've got our spa nourishing iPads. So you're going to give everybody a set of the iPads, and they're going to, you know, lay back if they can and put their head back, and they're going to put their iPads on, and they're going to relax while you take them through. It could either be a breathing technique, it can be a mini meditation. You can actually go on YouTube and get a, you know, click on or search a guided meditation and make your own little notes about what you want to do. Lots of times I'll just take people for a walk down the beach and, you know, listening to the waves and feeling the breeze in their hair and on their face, and feeling the warm sun on their face, and whatever, you know, you just make up whatever it is. Lots of people will, they'll be sitting there and they'll tell them to focus on their feet, and, you know, maybe just tense up their feet really tight and then let it go. And you can do that all the way up to the neck, to the jaw, whatever. And that's just really going to help them relax and let their body go. And so it's whatever you want to do, just as long as you get the guest to relax. So there also might be some people I've had that didn't want to put the iPads on. That you can even then, you know, either cut them in half or fold them in half, and they can even put them underneath, because sometimes if they have mascara on, they might not want to do that. But, you know, most people do. But there's been the odd one that didn't actually want to put them on. They don't know what they're missing. You can actually explain them too, right? They're little cucumber pillows for the eyes. They also have arnica in them. Arnica is a natural anti-inflammatory, so it's really good for allergy type eyes, red, irritated, puffy eyes. They're very cooling and soothing, and you can keep them in the fridge if you want them a little cooler. Okay. I guess they had the green tea mask on because it said go around and take the iPads, give a warm cloth, instruct to take off their mask. So they take their mask off. I've already explained about the lip exfoliation and da-da-da. So they would have had on the green tea mask and their lip appeal mask, and so you're going to take it off now. So then they've done their cleanser, they've done their tonic. The cleanser and the exfoliating polish, they've done their tonic. Then they were doing the relaxation with the other, you know, green tea mask, lip appeal, iPads on their face, and then you're going to continue with the eye creams and moisturizers. So you're going to just give them, you know, you can give them a few pointers about eyes and why we need to moisturize and, you know, take care of our eyes, because it is a very delicate, thin area around the eyes. We stop losing moisture around the eyes at 18. We have no oil glands. You know, the ring finger is the one you want to use because it's the weakest one on your hand. So you want to just put the eye cream on the ring finger or your fourth finger and just pat from the outside in. You can tell people when they're taking their makeup off at nighttime to do it from the inside out, because you're taking it away. You want it off your face. But when you're actually putting product on, you want to start from the outside in. Okay. Let's see. Well, most of our daily moisturizers have the SPF 20 in them anyways. There's the one from the Smooth line that has the 15, but our daily moisturizers have SPF 20. What is this saying? Switch. Okay, anyway, so eye cream on, depending what they're using, Smooth or BC Facial, moisturizer on. If it's at nighttime, then you can use the night cream, because you can tell them you're going to get them ready for bed, and finish with that. And, you know, you can also explain a little bit about the night creams and any little thing that you can tell them, even if it's out of the beauty book. You know, you don't have to know everything about every product. If you want to know more, you can actually go to, you know, under business tools, there's forms on file, and you can look and see every PDF on every product that we have. So if you really want to go in there and, you know, check out the products, maybe the ones you're going to be focusing on, and just, you know, read them, make a couple notes for yourself, or even just print off the sheet. It's good to know. And you can actually see here on the BC Facial products, these are ones we've actually won awards from. So we have one, I call them the Oscars for products. They're called Shecky Awards. So we've won many awards for our products, which is nice for, you know, you to tell people. And I've already mentioned that. So, okay. So review and check. Begin to close on your products. You know, the goal is to make money and be paid for your expertise and time. So start, you know, how did you describe? Did you do what you meant to do? Did you get your point across? You know, did people love it? You know, you can hold the microdermabrasion and the buffer, and tell people briefly again about it. And if that's something that, because I always recommend this product. I love this product, and it's, like I said, it's the most important thing you could use. Then they can, you know, put a check beside it on their list if they want it, or a piece of paper with making a wish list if they want. The spa, manicure, and hand repair. That is, you know, people love that because you can feel, again, instant gratification. You can feel how soft your hands are. You can do a little overview of that if you want to. The pedicure set, you know, there's 3 products. You only use one, but there's 3 products in the pedicure line. So you can go over the whole set of 3 if you want, and make sure you show them that the set is on sale. Usually when I tell people that the pedicure spray, the whole line has arnica in it as well, natural anti-inflammatory. It's got peppermint, for very good for cooling, especially right now. My feet feel like they're little puff balls because it's so hot here. But the pedicure spray actually has aspirin in it too. So, you know, for somebody that's on their feet all day, especially in the warm weather, you know, tired, achy feet, it's really going to help with the achiness and any discomfort in the feet just by spraying their feet, which is what I should actually do for myself today. But, and then the pedicure salve, or sorry, the pedicure scrub, it's got a really good gutsy volcanic granules in it for a really good scrub for the feet. So the spray you put on to soften and lift the dead cells, the scrub helps to remove that, and then you finish with the salve, and they can feel the way their feet are feeling just with the salve. So imagine the whole set. And so yeah, on sale as a set. And then the skincare. So, you know, this is going to be, you get together with them one-on-one, probably, you know, after the spa is best, because you're going to talk about what, if they want skincare, you're going to talk about what they're going to be needing. So, so you may not know right now that you're not taking care of your skin by not using great products every day. You know, a lot of people, they just used, you know, they might use soap and water or whatever, but when you use a really good skincare line, I just actually recruited another girl back into beauty control because she missed the skincare so much for different reasons. I mean, it was a financial thing for her, and but anyway, she's back and she loves her beauty control, so I'm happy to have her back, and her skin will be happy too. So look at your skincare questionnaire, make sure you're selecting the products that you need. We'll remind you of, you know, aging every minute of the day. We cannot stop the aging process, but we can sure help to maintain it and help to repair it. We can do things on a consistent basis to slow down our face and neck aging, along with protecting it from those things that speed up aging, free radicals, and the sun. There's some products, or these are some of the products that I have outlined for you, and you have to use. However, I have an incredible anti-aging regimen that goes way deeper in protecting, anti-aging, repairing damage. All of the products are, of course, company guaranteed for satisfaction. Every product has a 30-day money back guarantee. So as long as it's back within the 30 days, I mean, you'd get the product back from the person, the client, or whoever. You give them back their money. You tell Beauty Control, and Beauty Control sends you a new product to sell again, and that's how you get your money back out of it. So the close, if you've made a decision about, whatever, fill in the bottom of the sheet, and I don't have the sheet in front of me, but, just have them add it up. And again, there's different ways of doing this. A lot of the time, we as consultants like to do that for them. We like to write it down for them. And, again, it's personal. It's whatever is going to work for you and the way you want to do it. So at the end, after the spa, you're just going to say that we're done. This is shopping time. This is retail therapy time, whatever. And you can, of course, everybody's going to have I don't have that in front of me, a monthly sales brochure. And it's totally up to you whether you want to give everybody a beauty book. Some people actually don't, but you can have one or two there for people to look at. It's, again, up to you, but you don't want somebody going through like all these products. They're just going to overwhelm themselves, and then they'll end up buying a lip pencil or something. We want to suggest sets for them, or we want to suggest products, and that's why showing them the sets are a really good way to sell the products. So getting your bookings, it's we have all different types of spas that we can do. We can, people can create their own, the bridal spa, the birthday spa, the mother-daughter spa, whatever. You can create your own and just theme it as like skincare and relaxation or glam or whatever you want. But we really tried to get that hostess 2 bookings so she can really max out on her benefits with her hostess gift. So again, whatever's going to work for you, but a lot of people like to have their calendar there, like their book, their date book, and they'll be able to see what days are open, or you can tell people what days are open. You can suggest some spas because there's so many more products we can try. We haven't even tapped into it hardly at all. So whatever they want to do, just make it fun, have a lot of energy, and tell them what they would want to do, like a mani-pedi spa or a detox spa, margarita spa. They're fun for summertime. Sit out on the deck and get the blender out. But there's all kinds of different spas that you could do. So really, hype it up, and you can even have a little gift there for a little in a bag or a wrap gift, and say, the first 2 people who book the next spa are going to get these gifts from me. But they don't know what's in it. It can be whatever you want. It can be anything. So I've done that too. I've given away a gift, and she got to take a little gift home, and then I'll give her another one if the spa holds. So, okay. So we have, 4 signature spas, which skincare relaxation, that's what we talked about tonight. Glam spa, those are fun. If you can gradually collect some makeup and for demos and stuff, it's really fun. You can go to Dollarama, to get the mirrors, to get the demo sticks, to get the cotton rounds, whatever. You can do it really reasonable. And when I started, I watched all the time for things to come on a really good sale, like makeup to come on a really good sale, and that's how I stocked up on my demos, like for foundation and different things like that. So glam spas are lots of fun to sit around the table, and you can do the makeup on the hostess, and everybody can kind of dabble in whatever you have on the table, and kind of follow you and do their own. Instant facelift spa, this is what I do mostly at home here when I do one-on-ones. I'll do the skincare, I'll do the microderm, I'll do extreme tight firm and fill, and I will do their hands and sometimes their feet and for sure lips. But depending on what time we have, and I do a lot of one-on-ones myself, so it doesn't take near the time it would if you had 6 people, say. But very very doable, and this is where people get their instant gratification, and then everybody's looking at one another to see their results. So Bath and Body, again, Margarita. And last night we just had this new oil-free brown sugar scrub launched. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to try that. It's going to be so awesome because there's no oil in it. You don't have to worry about spilling it. It's going to be awesome for doing spas and doing demos at trade fairs and wherever. But yeah, that brown sugar line is amazing. So manicure, pedicure spa, detox with our detox bath soak and foot salve, and now that we have our Spa Deluxe line, you could also do that too. It's like the possibilities are endless. Hostess rewards. These are what is in your beauty book as well, in your product guide. So you can also print these off, I believe, and it'd be nice just to have, like I said, it might be nice to have a couple just to pass around to show everybody if not everybody gets a beauty book. And you are the boss of your business. There's no written rule saying you only give her the neck wrap and that's it. Your hostess, you want her to feel pampered. You want her to feel important. You want to, she's letting you and the other women in her home. So there's different things you can do if you choose to. You don't have to, but these are just some ideas. So of course, if the spa is held on the original date, she can get the plush gel neck wrap. If she gets outside orders, you might want to give her like a half price item or a little mini out of your stock or something. If she has 8 or more guests, she can also get a little some type of gift. If there is, for each additional spa booked before her spa, she can get a half price item or a free mini again or something. And people will more than likely want to sign up because you always share the opportunity at the end. The opportunity, the close of the spa is very, very important, showing especially our $35 case. I mean, everybody at the spa would probably take that $35 case because, they've used the manicure, they've used everything in it. And for $35 plus tax and shipping, it's kind of a no-brainer. But we don't want kidnappers, right? We want them to be engaged. We would love them to try the skincare, and that's where doing an orientation comes in, and that's where I come in, because I always encourage people who sign up to do their orientation to at least get their free Microderm and waterproof buffer. It's a $95 set. Why wouldn't you want that for free? So I do everybody's orientation, or wherever they are. If they're not near here, they can go. There's places all across Canada to have it done. So you're recruiting verbiage. Who do you know? Who needs extra money? You can address it like that. You can address it as, who wants to save money? If you're going to be using the products anyway, why wouldn't you want to buy them at a discount? You can use the personal shopper avenue, or you can use, the more directed at the spa girl avenue, just depending on, you kind of get a feel for the people that are there. And you can also, tell them what Beauty Control has done for you. It's all the reasons that we love Beauty Control is right here. Make your list and share, what you love about it. There is a PDF called 30 Faces, and that is a new sheet that people are getting with their sign-up cases now. And it's just a really good way to show people that, we all know somebody. We all know at least 30 faces, and who are we going to share Beauty Control with? So that's what this is kind of talking about. And it says close the mountaintop theory. So that means we have 3 different type cases, and we have a $299 business builder case, it's called. I don't think I put the picture in here. No. We have a $299 business builder case for people that do want to try and spa, there's everything in there from skincare to foot cream to whatever that they could buy. It's a $700 value, $299 plus tax and shipping. So that's like the biggest one. Then we go to the $99 package. That is, you know, worth $250 to $300. That's the BC facial, the spa pampering package. You know, our regular $99 sign up package. We also have a $99 makeup color package, right? Depending on if you're warm or cool, you can choose the shades. If it says here, please do not position that kit as a membership kit or discount buying kit. Well, that's, I guess, again, depending on who's there, how you look at it and how you present it, that's how I started. So, you know, I'm not going to maybe not say that, but I like the way she says you can position that it is a dip your toe in it kit. So dabble in it. You know, you use the products, you love the products, and I always say share with your friend. If you're not wanting to do more than that, at least share with your friends and family. And again, here I always tell, you know, talk about the joining, talk about why it's so important to do an orientation to learn more about your products, and for sure to get your $95 free set of Microderm for attending. I mean, it's, again, no brainer. It's there for the taking. And I always tell people I drove to Regina from down here at Kenosee to get mine. So I think, you know, people can drive a half an hour or do an orientation with me to get theirs. So you can conclude the spa. You, again, talk about the packages, talk about the opportunity, tell them, you know, how it's helped you and why you love doing what you do. And, you know, truly thank the hostess for opening her home up to everybody. And you can talk to the guests. You can tell people that, okay, this is where, you know, now we can shop. Now you can, you know, complete your wish list and bring it to me and whatever. So hopefully that, you know, once you're done, and if this is your first time doing it, I always, you know, I say my first spa, I had like 4 people there. I knew everybody, and I was so nervous. I was so nervous. My neck was so tense that I was just a mess driving home. My neck hurt so bad, which is silly. But because my very first spa was a $1,300 spa. That was like a crazy thing. I had somebody there who, she had lots of money. There was no problem with her spending money, and one person spent over $700. So it was just crazy that my first spa was $1,300. But anyway, so you mingle, you tell people to come, you know, sit at the kitchen table or pick just a quiet spot where you might want to be able to talk to them afterwards, and they'll have questions for you, and, you know, you can fill their order, and you might have product there with you that night. You don't have to have, but it is nice to have something. If each person who ordered something was able to take at least 1 or 2 things home with them, it's really nice for them to have something right that night, but not necessary because, you know, most direct sales businesses out there just, you just think they're going to have to order it. But in this case, I always think it's nice for them to take a little bit of something home. You don't know what they're going to want, but it's usually what you demo, right? And I also put there, it's a good thing to know when the next orientation is if someone signs up, because you can go onto your BeautyNet site. You can look under training and events and under training and BeautyU, because it's a BeautyU training, that's what we call it. Or I don't call it training, I call it an orientation. Training isn't, you know, people think training and it's like we're going to train them how to sell. That's not the way it is. We're going to do an orientation for them and have them learn about their products and have them learn about more about the business, or the company and stuff. So it's not necessarily about any business. I always tell people that comes afterwards if they're really interested in that. But right now you're just going to learn about beauty control and your products. So that's how you can tell or look and see when the next orientation is. And if there's nothing posted online, then you can just give me a shout afterwards if you have signed somebody up, and we'll set up a date for them. So, okay, I think lots of people after the spa too will reconnect with everybody. You want to follow up, especially if they've bought product from you, follow up in the next couple days and just say, hey, Mary, how's it going? Like, I just wanted to check with you to see how you're enjoying your products. And, then maybe in 3 weeks or something like that, call them back again and just keep making sure that they're fine with what they're using, and what you're doing is you're creating a reorder business. You're creating a relationship with that person and that client, and you want to keep your clients, right? You want to keep those reorders. So then your evaluation. Did you coach your hostess good before the spa? Did she do, she invited people, she had a good turnout, like it says, I need a minimum of 5 at a spa. You have to invite 25 people to get 4 usually. You have to really work at it. You have to do the work to get your people there. And when you keep the hostess engaged about, so yay, our spa is coming up, and who's all coming. Lots of consultants actually take that guest list and they'll call them too, just to make sure that they know what an exciting night they're in for. Did I assist the hostess in selecting her hostess gift from, the beauty book? Did she have questions about it? Did she make the best choice for her needs? You can go through that. Did I take control of the guest list? Collect the names and addresses or emails. And lots of consultants will touch base with the guests. Did I touch base with the hostess 48 hours beforehand when she booked? Did I follow second time before the spa? Did I provide her with the 4 steps for a successful spa? See the form. I'm not sure where these forms are, but I'll look. Did I share, take orders before and after the spa? Did I let her know what I need from her and what she can expect from me? Did the hostess see that this was going to be a simple process for her? And this says, watch the video of Laura McLean. There's a video. I can give it to you if you want. Lots of women loved. It's a really, really good video that Laura put out on how to have a $500 spa. So that's actually not how to spell her last name. I don't think it's E-A-N, C-L-E-A-N, McLean. So anyway, that is the end of those slides. And I'm just going to stop this for a second. Does anybody have any questions? And if nobody has any questions or comments, or even just comments, doesn't even have to be a question, or what's your takeaway? Just gonna unmute everybody. Just a minute. Okay, yeah, that was. Cassandra's asking me, just a minute, are we able to get a copy? Okay, yes, I'm recording it, so you can actually, if you want to go through it again, and again, I'm going to stop recording it in a minute, but I'll send out the link if you guys want it. And if there's anything that I talked about in there, like this stress busters or whatever quizzes those were, client profile though is a good one to have. So anything that you want out of there, you just let me know and I can send it to you. But I'm going to stop recording now. So hold on.
Can I ask something quick, Jackie?
Yeah, well, yeah, you can ask. I'm just going to stop recording. But I'll leave the recording. I'll see what's your question?
When is the brown sugar line coming out?
Oh, okay, I'm gonna stop recording. You can actually order that right now, like the new stuff, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually order that, like it's on a flash sale kind of thing until
Okay.
tomorrow night, and then it will be available probably August 1st. Usually when they do
August
this, it's
1st?
available the first of next month.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, I'm just gonna thank everybody for coming on, and I'm gonna stop recording, and then you can ask more questions.